Under heat intense enough to cook meat on bare ground, how can a warm-blooded creature like a lion possibly survive? The Namib Desert, often called Africa's survival furnace, is a place where daytime temperatures can reach around 140 degrees Fahrenheit or about 60 degrees Celsius, while at night they can drop all the way down to 32 degrees Fahrenheit or about 0 degrees Celsius. And yet, in this seemingly unlivable land, a silent ruler still endures the desert lion. These lions don't just survive, they adapt and thrive in ways no other lions on Earth have managed. In today's video, I'll take you through that life-or-death journey into a world where brutal extremes leave no room for error, and where every step across the burning sand is a fight for the survival of the entire species. To survive in Namib, a place of scorching heat and constant thirst, lions can't just rely on natural strength. They've gone through a slow but intense evolution, reshaping every part of their bodies to withstand conditions that most creatures couldn't dream of surviving. Here's how they absorb and store water directly from the meat of their prey. Every successful hunt gives them not just energy, but hydration, pulling moisture from the blood and tissues and turning each meal into a precious water supply. Their digestive system acts like a living water filter, squeezing out every last drop. Even the blood gets reabsorbed through unique processes in their kidneys and intestines, helping them hold on to water instead of losing it. But the changes don't stop on the inside. Desert lions have thicker, more pigmented skin that shields them from the intense ultraviolet rays pouring down from a cloudless sky. Their paws are wide and tough, built for walking on burning hot sand without leaving clear tracks, a key advantage during hunts that depend on near invisibility. Even their eyes have adapted. They're incredibly sensitive to harsh sunlight and highly tuned to catch the smallest movements in the landscape. From far away, even a flicker of shadow on the sand might signal prey, and with experience, one blink is all it takes for them to decide to strike. Lions are known for being pack hunters, but in the unforgiving conditions of the Namib Desert, their hunting success doesn't rely on numbers or brute strength alone. It depends on strategy, restraint, and adaptation. Unlike their cousins in the grassy savannas, desert lions in Namib don't have tall grass to hide behind or herds of prey roaming in plain sight. Their targets are few and far between, usually oryx, antelope, sandhares, or small animals scattered across a vast open territory. The lead role in hunting often falls to mature lionesses. They're the backbone of the pride's behavior. When stalking prey, the lions use everything available: the shade of sand dunes, the angle of sunlight, and most critically, the direction of the wind. Moving upwind is a life-or-death rule. It hides their scent and preserves the element of surprise. In Namib, the loose sand and scorching heat make long chases a deadly mistake. That's why attacks are usually short, sudden, and explosive, designed to capitalize on a split second of opportunity. Once the prey senses danger and bolts, the lions have just a few seconds to strike. If they miss, they rarely give chase, not out of defeat, but because they instinctively calculate that the energy cost isn't worth the odds of success. Desert sand presents a unique challenge. It erases footprints easily, but it can also betray a careless hunter. Desert lions have learned how to walk silently, lowering their bodies, moving slowly, and following the curves of the terrain to reduce noise and impact. This stealthy approach helps them conserve energy and lowers the risk of being detected too early. Another thing that sets desert hunts apart is the structure of the attack itself. In the savanna, a pride might launch a multi-angle ambush. But in Namib, with fewer lions and wide-open terrain, their only real option is a head-on assault, meaning they get just one shot. That makes timing everything. Picking the exact right moment isn't just strategy, it's survival. In the end, this isn't just big animal chasing small animal. It's a highly refined behavioral system shaped by generations of trial and error, built for survival in an ecosystem where competition is fierce and every mistake can cost a life. In the harsh pressure of the desert, not every creature needs to chase in order to survive. Some simply wait for moments of weakness, for the leftovers left behind by the strong. And no creature represents this strategy better than the vulture. From high rock ledges to the endless open skies, vultures scan the landscape and pinpoint the exact location of a carcass. In a barren environment like Namib, making full use of every dead animal, isn't just a survival tactic, it's essential to maintaining the entire food chain. Vultures act as nature's cleanup crew, quickly disposing of decaying remains and helping to stop disease from spreading. Then there are hyenas with their powerful jaws and specialized stomachs built to crush and digest bones. Smaller scavengers like desert foxes and mongooses take care of the leftover soft tissue, and in doing so, they help prevent insect outbreaks. In this delicate balance, lions aren't just apex predators, they're also the starting point of energy flow for the species that follow. Every carcass they leave behind becomes a valuable resource, feeding countless other animals, reducing organic waste, and speeding up natural decomposition. Not every hunt ends in victory. In a place as extreme as the Namib desert lions may be the dominant species, but they're not always in control. Here, their biggest rival isn't another predator, it's a prey species with an incredible biological edge, the oryx antelope. Oryx have the ability to maintain a stable body temperature even when the air around them rises above 113 degrees Fahrenheit or about 45 degrees Celsius. Instead of sweating, which drains the body of water, they use a special cooling system that regulates brain temperature through their nasal passages. This allows them to stay alert and physically capable during long pursuits. While lions have to calculate each step to conserve energy, oryx can run with the wind-disrupt scent trails and stretch out the chase. Some even lure predators into areas of soft sand where every step becomes heavier and harder to control. And the ending. More common than you'd think, the lion stops gasping for breath, while the oryx disappears over the horizon, leaving behind not a victory, but a lesson in perfect adaptation. Beyond lions, countless other creatures are quietly surviving in Namib. Each one is a vivid example of extraordinary evolution in a place that seems almost unlivable. The sidewinder snake is one of them. Instead of slithering straight like most snakes, it moves in a sideways S shape, touching only small parts of its body to the hot sand. This movement keeps it from burning its belly and spreads out its weight to avoid sinking into the dunes. Then there's the Namaqua rock gecko, a nocturnal creature that climbs to the tops of rocks at dawn to drink the fog, collecting rare droplets of moisture from the air and licking them into its mouth to hydrate. The bat-eared fox takes a different approach. It uses its oversized ears as a biological cooling system. A dense network of blood vessels inside the ears helps release excess heat, allowing it to stay active even during the hottest parts of the day. The creatures of this desert don't fight against it, they embrace it. They survive by turning the desert's challenges into tools in ways that border on the supernatural. As the temperature suddenly drops and the last light disappears, the desert shifts into an entirely different biological rhythm. Nightfall doesn't mean silence. On the contrary, it marks the peak of activity for nocturnal predators. Out here, size and speed no longer decide who's in charge. The rulers of the day step aside for smaller, quicker creatures of the night. The desert lynx is one such night hunter. Equipped with excellent low-light vision and the ability to detect even the slightest movement up close, it hunts rodents, small reptiles, and night birds. In the absence of noise, hearing becomes its main navigation tool, allowing it to locate prey through the faintest air vibrations. The bat-eared fox uses its oversized ears like natural sonar dishes, sweeping across the sand to pick up the sounds of scratching claws or tiny tremors beneath the ground. Their pinpoint accurate strikes in total darkness come from hypersensitive audio processing, something few animals can match with the same precision. Interestingly, the desert's nighttime ecosystem doesn't just swap hunters, it forms an entirely separate food web from the daytime. Creatures like mongooses, owls, and desert bats play vital roles in keeping small animal populations in check. By hunting only at night, they help prevent insect outbreaks, control rodents, and maintain microbial balance in the upper soil layers. The shift between day and night in Namib isn't just a change in lighting, it's a dual operating system where dominance isn't erased but passed on in perfect tune with the biological rhythm of nature. In this world of scorching sand and razor-sharp winds, only the perfectly adapted survive. And desert lions don't just endure, they prove their dominance by conquering the harshest limits nature has to offer. If you enjoy stories about the incredible paths to survival, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new adventure. Thanks for watching and see you on the next journey.